Russia's massive tank force has performed far from optimal. Russia has lost somewhere between 1500 to 2000 tanks since the war started. This size of losses would be alone the 17th largest tank force in the world. But while Ukraine used basically the same equipment, but older and a lot fewer, Ukraine's tank losses lay at less than 350. They have actually captured almost 500 tanks, resulting in Ukraine's tank force becoming larger since the war started, and Russia being the biggest tank donor to Ukraine. But as the T-72 and to a lesser extent the T-80 are consisting of the biggest losses Russia has suffered, they have had to implement older as well as newer tanks to replace these. As the T-72 was the most common tank in Russian armed forces, they also had the heaviest losses. Now being forced to replace these with the T-62 and the T-64. Russia also started using their most modern tank, with their newest model, the T-90M. However, while the T-90M are far superior than any T-62, T-64 and T-72 in situational awareness and protection, the threat for Ukraine isn't that much higher. This is mainly due to two reasons. The first is Russia's handling and tactics with their tanks. A tank could be one of the most feared weapons, as a well-protected, hard-to-stop weapon system with great firepower and accuracy. But at the same time, it could be taken out with a small commercial drone that is retrofitted to carry improvised charges. This advantage and vulnerability needs to be addressed constantly, which the Russian army keeps struggling with. Ukraine has adopted drones both for surveillance as well as attacks in massive numbers. This threat has Russia struggled with, as spotting a tank's position puts it in a much higher risk to be targeted at. Russia needs to increase surveillance, counter Ukrainian surveillance, increase movability, and implement better hiding measures between active usage. As Ukraine's quick location and targeting capability seems to outperform Russia's capabilities. Secondly is the weapons Ukraine use against Russia's tanks. In the beginning, when Ukraine mostly received anti-tank weapon system, Russia could put distance to protect against most weapons except improvised drones, javelin, and Stagna-P, or more lucky hit from artillery. But now Ukraine's capability is far superior with advanced artillery system, with rounds like the Excalibur, which is a GPS and inertial navigated artillery shell, which was the most recent way Ukraine destroyed a T-90M tank. Had this tank been on the move or hidden from aerial scouting, Ukraine would not be able to target the tank with the Excalibur round, but instead it could be located and sent back coordinates to Ukrainian artillery. With the Excalibur round hit accuracy of 4 meters, can almost guarantee a hit on the 9.6 meter long, 3.8 meter wide tank, hitting the low protected roof of the tank to devastating effect. The weapons Ukraine uses to target Russian tank consist mostly of artillery, anti-tank weapon systems such as the Javelin, Stagna-P and the NLAW, and to a smaller extent drones dropping charges and GMLRS rocket. Basically all these attack the tank's roof with enough power that it doesn't make a difference between the T-64 and a T-90M tank. The most effective protection is to stay hidden or have a layered defense against these threats. So while the T-90 are far better than the T-72 tank, Russia still uses and stores them near the front lines to be spotted and targeted with enough firepower to destroy whatever tanks come Ukraine's way. That's all I had for this video. Please like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. Bye.